Friedson, I think he just needs to do what he's been doing. He's shown me a lot of game. He's got a sunny disposition, and he's not at all intimidated by the high stakes.
Well, no matter what, there's no losers amongst these final three. Third place will take home 700,000 Australian. The runner-up, $1 million, and of course the 1.65 to the winner. Action now over to Erik Seidel, and Seidel with pocket queens.
He'll certainly raise.
275,000. Now Chryssanthopoulos, Jack 10.
And that's the kind of hand from the big blind that I think is worth a call. Try to see a flop, connect big.
And a re-raise to 550,000.
Not a bad play, just a real bad time. Seidel with the pocket queens isn't going to stand for this.
Oh.
And he's going all in.
How much more?
If Mike Chryssanthopoulos would have merely called with that Jack 10, he could have seen a flop. Now, no chance.
1.8 million more for Mike C.
And I got to that glory, huh?
If Chryssanthopoulos is seriously considering calling here, and I can't believe he is officially on tilt.
I'll call.
And he does call.
I'm flabbergasted. I mean, we often say, unbelievable. Barry, that is unbelievable.
That was loose.
Well, and there's a self-prophecy right there. To the flop.
No,
Two tens.
No.
Wow.
Come on!
There is no justice in poker.
And the rooting section on its feet, and all Erik Seidel can do is smile.
Greek flag.
Yeah, Erik Seidel can either immediately commit harikiri or smile.
No choice. To the turn, and now it's a queen for Seidel. And Mike C is devastated.
This is like Shakespeare. One man's comedy, another man's tragedy. What a turn of events. If Erik Seidel can avoid the case 10, he will double up.
It is an 8 of diamonds, and Erik Seidel will move into second place.
Two at her again. You love those two. You understand? I love you.
Well, Mike C has got to be feeling like there's a price on his head the way the cards have fallen so far. As the dealer takes care of business at the table, we'll show you a bounty of another kind. Earlier in the week, many top pros faced off against this year's online qualifiers in the FullTiltPoker.net Bounty Tournament. In this exclusive tournament, many of the game's top pros have price tags on their heads. In other words, a bounty.
They see some goofy-looking dude with a jacket on in 150-degree weather, and they're going to say, that guy won a World Series event or two.
And the online qualifiers had a chance to collect big bucks if they knocked out the big names.
About half the people here are bounties. It's like crazy.
Here's how it works. Each pro has a starting value of $500. In addition, each World Series of Poker bracelet is worth an additional $200, as is each World Poker Tour or European Poker Tour title. For example, take the Professor of Poker, Howard Lederer. As a pro, his starting value is $500. His 2 World Series of Poker bracelets are worth another $400, and his WPT titles, $400 more. So any amateur that knocks off the Professor wins $1,300.
I'm worth much more than $1,300.
There was a lot more money floating around the room, but the 3 men at the top of the list, Alan Cunningham, David Singer, and Chris Ferguson, were each worth a cool $1,500.
I'm the biggest target. I like it.
Shuffle up and deal. Good luck, players.
The play started off friendly, but things soon got serious as the eliminations began.
We're going to go get drunk. Roland, come back tomorrow, Roland.
The field dwindled as the amateurs stepped up their game, and Russell Rakowski earned the ultimate prize, knocking out last year's bounty winner, Alan Cunningham, along with Howard Lederer.
I'm after Andy now, so. Brilliant. It's just genius.
Several big pros made deep runs.
All in.
But the final table just wasn't in the cards for them.
Poker's a sham, dude.
In the end, poker pro Amanda Baker found herself heads up with online qualifier Ben Freeman. But Ben's ace-king gave him the title, Amanda's $4,800 in accumulated bounties, and the $24,000 first prize.
One thing about the money, just playing it one hand at a time. It was more just playing poker.
So congratulations to Ben Freeman. And as we pick up the action back on our final table, 3 players remain. Kostritsa now with a big chip lead, but Seidel in second place, ahead of Mike Chryssanthopoulos. King Jack for Kostritsin. Gonna raise it up, 150,000. And Seidel with an ace-queen suited.
Eric Seidel has gotten hit by the deck here at the final table, and I think he would tell you it couldn't come at a better time.
It will re-raise to 475,000. Fold now to Alex Kostritsin. And he will make the call. So Seidel and Kostritsin to the flop. And on the flop, a queen 6-3. Seidel is paired.
Top pair, top kicker. Seidel will lead out. He raised before the flop. This is a natural-looking play, whether he connected or not.
And he's going to make it 600,000 to Kostritsin.
Raise.
Announce raise.
And Kostritsin has announced a raise to 1.4 million.
I really like this play by the young Russian. I don't think it's going to work, given the strength of Seidel's hand. But Kostritsin is trying to figure out where he's at. Does my man really have a hand, or is he just fooling around?
I'm all in.
And there's his answer.
So Alex Kostritsin gets caught with his hand in a cookie jar. And he will fold.
And with that juicy pot, Eric Seidel moves within 1.3 million of Alex Kostritsin.
So Seidel takes it down, and he is very much within striking range. The final table of the Aussie Millions is coming right back. We welcome you back to the FullTiltPoker.net coverage of the final table of the 2008 Aussie Millions from the beautiful Crown Melbourne. Look at our chip count, and Alex Kostritsin continues to be our chip leader. Eric Seidel in second place now, but look at Mike C. Remember, he began as our chip leader just a little while ago, and he is now very short-stacked. Blinds are 30 and 60,000 now with a 10,000 ante, and Kostritsin with an ace-10 suited. He's on the button, and he's going to raise to 175,000. Seidel folds. Now Chrysantopoulos. Queen 10 suited. He'll call. So Mike C. and Alex Kostritsin to the flop. On the flop, Ace King Jack of Hearts.
This is a monster action flop. Mike C. has flopped the Broadway straight. Kostritsin, the top pair.
475,000.
And Mike C. is going to make it 475.
Kostritsin could call, could raise. Given the fact that he gets to act last, he may want to see another card and reassess.
He will just call.
Neither man apparently is concerned about the 3 flush cards out there.
On the turn, a 7 of diamonds.
I'm all in.
And Mike Chrysantopoulos says, I'm all in.
I call.
Kostritsin calls for 855,000.
And Kostritsin cannot win. Only a split with a queen. Otherwise, Mike Chrysantopoulos will be up to 3 million chips.